we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. There we are.
Oh my god.
Is it working? Oh my god.
I think we're live.
I think we are.
Yep, we're live.
There we are. Hi, everybody. I'm Kim. This is Derrick, and we're with the Co-op Guild.
What?
Where's Steve? Steve is suddenly ill.
Yes.
So he is taking a quick nap.
Yeah.
Hopefully, and then that's all he needs to get better. So we are skin bare bone in it today because he's like, let me teach you how to do everything real quick. I'm like, tell me the start and the stop button.
I was slowly tempted to just be like, I'm just gonna back away and let him run the whole thing by yourself.
No, don't leave me. But it does have remnants of Steve.
The panic set in. The panic set in.
No, I'm all right. I got you. Steve gave me a couple tidbits, but
he gave you tidbits on what to do.
Yeah. He's like, push this button and this button.
And I cannot help you. I do not understand this man's setup.
That's okay, because I can do this. Ready?
Yeah. What's that? What'd that do? Did that do something?
No, that didn't do anything.
Hold on. That's delayed. We gotta go to the other one. There we go.
There.
What's it do?
That is that.
Oh, there you go. So we're talking.
We're good now. And then if I push
Oh boy. Stream.
There you go, see?
Stream is ended.
We're back. So yeah, we are continuing Game of Palooza with Steve taking a little hiatus. Hopefully he will be I was gonna say safe, but he is safe. He's safe upstairs. Don't worry.
I hope he's gonna be safe in his own house.
I hope he feels better soon. He's taking some strong medicine.
Yeah.
But yeah. So hi, Dirty. Hi, Brad. Welcome. So we're playing. I gotta hit another button. Earthborne Rangers.
Yep.
You gave me a really quick, brief synopsis.
So you know how to play perfectly now.
I'm a pro. The rails.
No, it'll be good. It'll be good. I'll walk you through kind of how the game plays, and we're going to be doing. I know that he doesn't have, and we will read to you all. Unfortunately, we are only running on
bare bones.
We're running bare bones, so we're going to be running what's called a one-day mission. So if you go on thelivingvalley.com, this is Earthborne Rangers' main site. And so if you go, we could just go from there. And then if you look at resources and then go to one-day missions, that will say, okay, Earthborne Rangers is supposed to be played as a campaign game. So we play until we solve the campaign. But there are these things that there's a one-day mission. We have 1 day to solve the mission, and at the end of the day, we're done.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to play today, and it looks like Steve selected Predatory Instincts for our one.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you read to the audience this. Just, yeah.
I almost said caustic. Caustic mulchers have been getting bolder and are causing issues throughout the valley. The Rangers have been asked to deal with them one way or another.
Da, da, da. So we have Predatory Instincts that says, first perform the final 4 steps of setup on page 10 of the rulebook, and then we'll return here to read. So let's go to page 10 of the rulebook. I just want to make sure I set up properly for y'all for the final 4 steps, which is set up the 1, 2, 3, 4. Set up the mission card. They did not give us one. Great job, one-day mission. Let's see. Before beginning a one-day mission, each player must build a ranger deck. We already have a deck. We already have 2 decks already built, ready to go.
Done.
Each one-day mission also has an entry to read at the end of the day if you're unable to successfully complete it. They don't give you... there it is. Each of the missions. Each of the following missions contains a small number of replacements. Okay, so I need to grab the mission from the thing I do. Bobber. Hey, y'all, I can make up words too.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Is there a Predatory Instincts mission? We're just reading the top.
I think so. We're so prepared.
Oh, completely. Completely. This is not ad hoc at all. Don't.
No?
There might not be. There is not. So,
okay, so
we'll see what it tells us. We'll see what it tells us. And see if chat's saying anything.
That'd be good. We got Judd that joined too. It's awesome. I want to see Ryan. Thanks for joining on time.
See, we don't. That's the thing. There's the path deck. There's all this other stuff. So I'm not sure where it's starting us off because it says first perform the first 4 steps of the setup on page 10 of the rule book. So I'm gonna make stuff up because that's what I do.
Works for me. I wouldn't know if it's right, wrong.
There you go. Nobody knows. We're gonna start off with a perfect day as our weather card, because that's what I feel like doing. It's gonna have.
That's all right, Brad. Brad doesn't know to help us this game, unlike the last 2.
Okay, so that's gonna have 3 weather thingies on it. 3 weather bits on it. And then we will do our path deck. I tell you what, we're gonna start at Lone Tree Station. So it's supposed to do a rival setup and all this other good stuff. But since it doesn't give me any information on what I need, we're just going to do it my way.
Sounds good.
Lone Tree Station. So this is going to be our location. And our mission, let's do nothing until it tells us.
Okay. So what are special about these cards?
Okay, so, where's my mouse? What happens? Why is this mouse like moving 30 miles an hour?
Oh, I hate that too. Thank you, Steve. It's documented. It's not just me. This mouse is too sensitive.
So Lone Tree Station is.
Oh, I don't know how to turn off the green screen.
So it'll just be. We can just hold it up here. Maybe it can.
Maybe it won't focus.
Maybe. Oh, he didn't do the focus thing. So Lone Tree Station has one presence. So this, if you're trying to leave this place, we need 3 per ranger progress. So 6.
Okay.
So we'll have to do a traversal test to gain 6 and it stacks. It's not like Zombie Side where it's 1 or nothing.
1 or no. Okay. So
it stacks. So we need 6 and we have to beat a 1 with whatever we do. So it's basically we're saying we're going to try to traverse, and how much ever traversing, we will have to do a 1 plus the modifier in the challenge deck. And whatever that outcome is going to be progress that's put on here.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yes.
There's also an awareness test. What does it say?
Let's see. You start at the spire and choose one of the 4 locations connected to that location to move to.
Okay, sweet.
Lure is the mission that begins in play for the caustic mulcher.
Thank you!
Judd coming through.
Because I can't read. And I'm okay with it. I'm going to start pronouncing stuff wrong so me and Barrett can be on the same page. So, and they said lure is the mission?
Yes.
Lure? Okay. There we go. All right. So, same type of rules apply. This is now 4 per, right? Mm-hmm. So 8. And it's still a 1 test. Mm-hmm. So to leave this location, the spire, we have to get 8 progress on this card.
Okay.
All right. Also, a thing that we can do on our turn is do a fitness test. This is fitness, awareness, spirit, and focus. Right. So if we do a fitness test and we can add that compass symbol, which remember I was showing you on the side of the cards. Mm-hmm. If we beat it, we have to beat a 2. And if we do, it says the bustling town of Spire to move your ranger token to this location and draw 1 card from the Spire deck. So you'll move. So basically, you'll take it off of here and put it onto here, and then draw a card. Okay. All right. When you would draw 1 path card, if your ranger token is on this location and there are cards remaining in the Spire deck, you may draw 1 card from the Spire deck instead. So you get to choose which one you want to do. So that's that. Our mission is to lure. So this is a mission side mission. So we're trying to lure the caustic mulcher, I assume. So locate one of your local mega predators, the caustic mulcher, finding prey to lure it out. So our starting, if it's Spire, and we can get to, according to what he says, we can get to any of the 4 locations around it. Kobo's Market, the Green Barn Knoll, Crossroads Station, or the Philosopher's Garden. If we had a boat, we could go up to White Sky, but we don't got a boat.
No boat.
So we're going to have to read, because I don't know why it told us to do that, but go ahead and read this. Oh, look, the whole thing gets laid out. This is so weird. So it says, perform the last 4 steps, which does weather, location, mission, And then it's like, then come back here and read it, which is the mission, the weather, the location. Anyway, read that, please.
Okay. Pebbles crunch underfoot as you walk away from Spire alongside Elder Orleman. You just finished meeting with all of the elders of the valley. A gathering like this is rare, but so is the problem they came to discuss. One of the species of biomeld in the valley, the caustic mulcher, has become more prominent and is beginning to spread southward. The elders are worried, and so are you. I'm quite worried, Derrick.
Oh, you're worried.
We're worried for caustic mulchers that they are known to indiscriminately digest any living being that crosses their path. Deep in the wild forest of the valley, they are regarded by some as a critical part of the ecosystem, but this close to the inhabitants of the valley, they could be more harmful than helpful. Recently, one of the particular mulchers has been seen roaming the shores of the Sylvanfin near Spire, and your neighbors worry that it's only a matter of time before it ensnares an unwary villager with its barbed tongue. It sounds great. Great. The Council of Elders agree that something needs to be done, but they left it up to you to decide how to deal with the problem. Typical management.
That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah. But before you make that decision, you'll have to find the mulcher.
Okay. Yeah, keep going.
Oh, gain the mulcher.
Gain the lure mission,
Yep.
which is what this is. And we put the caustic mulcher, which is here. So it has 3 presence. This is how much cards it's going to fatigue you for.
Oh.
Right? It has 6 health, so you can harm it through certain means. But it also has 9 progress on it. So it's either you can kill it or you can reason with it. One of the two.
Doesn't look like I can reason with that thing.
I mean, it's got a barbed tongue. So, beings attached to this being do not ready, and then a lot of stuff happens, which we'll get into once we find it.
Okay.
So, keep on reading. For this mission, after Lord Caustic Mulcher.
You can set aside predators and prey, not just as described on the mission card. And then you put the mission card into play in the surroundings with the mulcher face down. We did that.
Yeah, but who cares if it's face down? I know what it looks like. Go ahead.
All right. Elder Orland escorts you to the bridge leading from Spire to the shore. He turns and gives you a serious nod. This isn't going to be an easy task, but after Commander Thrush spoke so highly of you and that other young ranger, Cal Ivor, I'm sure at least one of you will be able to complete this mission. She points to the line of trees on the far shore. The mulcher has been spotted along the Silverfin from here to White Sky, but gets around surprisingly quickly. I imagine you will have success luring it no matter where you are, so take whatever path feels right to you. All right, you look at the valley map.
This is the valley map.
Okay. Choose one of the 4 locations connected to the Spire by non-river paths and put the chosen location card and the downpour weather card into play in the surroundings.
Okay. So we're going to be going to Greenbrier Knoll.
Okay.
That's where we're going to go. So this is going to be the location where we are. Once again, 6 ranger progress to move. It's still a 1. This symbol here, I'll explain when that comes up. But it does stuff.
Okay. Stuff happens.
Stuff happens. But there is an arrival step that happens to it that we're going to have to deal with. When we get there. Continue reading.
There we are.
Yeah.
Use the terrain set matching that of the path between your chosen location
Woods
and Spire to build the path deck.
Okay.
Then shuffle 3 random cards from the valley set into the path deck.
Okay, so we're doing woods, and we're doing valley path anyway. Then we're doing the 3 anyway.
Okay. Then you're going to complete setup by performing the setup steps on the back of the location card and placing tokens on all cards that need them.
1 second. Just gotta get the. Yeah, this is the valley cards, and let that be. Nope, that's not 14. Yeah, they're all mixed up. Okay, so we're gonna shuffle these and grab 3. So basically, what we do is we look on the map, and sorry, we're bare bones today, so please forgive us. I know you're used to.
We're used to Steve's camera moves and everything.
His 10 billion buttons.
I know 2 buttons.
I don't know any, so you know 2 more than I do. But between Spire and Greenbrier Knoll is woods, so we'll take the woods location. Those are those cards. And then we'll shuffle up the valley, and you're going to pick 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. And these 2 get shuffled together. And what else does it say?
Now we must lure out the caustic mulcher and find a way to deal with it before someone gets hurt.
Use the terrain set matching ad. Shuffle the 3 random. Complete the setup by performing the setup steps. No, okay. Cool. So let's go ahead and minimize this because that's the mission, and then we'll deal with what happens at end of day.
Okay. Okay.
Hey.
Oh, hi, Dan. You're watching zombies, and we're like, we're alive.
Things happen in Zombicide. Things that we're not proud of.
I can't. I felt so bad.
Things that we're not proud of.
No, we might have to do that again.
Okay, so when we arrive at this location, we're going to read 24. So we come here. And I hate this so much. But anyway. So, is Jarvis Wilford Youth is in play? No, he's not there. So then otherwise read. So just that
It's really small.
Yeah.
The head-high grass makes it impossible to spot the knoll until the ground slopes upward, and you begin to climb a gentle grade. As you finish your ascent, you find yourself on a hilltop. At the summit, you find a days of time-worn and lichen-crusted stone.
That's me
In
when
the
I
mouth.
read too. That's me when I read too.
The narrow threads of metal weaving through it. Oh, with narrow threads. Okay.
Oh, wait, where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Okay. Go ahead.
I can
You
follow words. Anyway, we can see that the dulled and patinated threads form distinct patterns. The mark of the Estians.
Yep. Cool. So,
Booga
booga. So when we arrive at this location, I wonder if it'll show better here. Oh, there we go. Sorta. Ooh, that's blurry. There we go. So we read 24, and it says lead ranger, draw 1 challenge card and do the following based on challenge icons on that card. Draw 1 challenge card
Do the following.
and do the following based on the
icons,
challenge.
based on the icons of
gotcha.
the card.
So you're gonna. Okay.
I nominate you as lead ranger.
That's not my house.
It's not my game.
So this is the challenge deck.
Okay.
It's basically a modifier deck. So let's say you're like, okay, well, there's no dice in this game to roll. So if you're committing to a test, it's going to say, okay, well, you're going to commit at least one of these. You can commit more than one, however you want to do it, plus whatever you want to modify with. And then that deck modifies your result. Does that make sense?
When I do it, it will.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what it's asking you now, it's asking you to draw 1 card from here and then do what it says on the bottom.
Okay.
So we're going to draw the top card of this, and it is this crest at the bottom. So the crest says scout 3 path cards, then draw 2 path cards. What this means is that when you scout, you look at 3. Oh, Lord. You look at 3, and then you have to pick 2 of the 3.
No, I'm gonna pick these 2.
Okay. All right. Scouting them, I think, puts them back in the deck, so you would reshuffle. That's just scouting.
The chaos bag.
So basically, these 2 come in. All right. Very important things to note, and this green screen's gonna rip a new one on this. But the things that I want you to see, it should see. All right. So, starting from the top left, you see that arrow pointing up?
Yeah.
That means it's along the way.
Okay.
If the arrow's pointing down,
It
means
right
it's in
there.
your face.
Yep.
Right? This is an overgrown thicket. It is a feature, and it has the keywords feature, floor, and obstacle. You will see why when you draw your deck why that's important. It has 1 presence. If you try to do anything past it, it's going to fatigue you for that much.
Okay.
All right. It is an obstacle, which means you cannot interact with the location while it's in play at all, unless you exhaust it. Okay. There's 2 ways to clear it. 1, You can do 3 damage to it if you are able to do damage to things.
Chop it up. Got it.
Chop it up, chop through the overgrown thicket. Or 2, you can traverse it with 4 progress.
Okay.
So that means we whittle through it. On an awareness test, that vacuum scared the crap out of me. I'm not going to lie. I just looked past you. I thought somebody was sitting there. And I was like, we're going to die. So anyway.
The haunted vacuum cleaner.
It's like, because the string was hanging down, I was like, I've watched too many scary movies. All right. You can do an awareness test here to hunt. And it says, add progress to this feature equal to your effort. The reason why that's there is because if you do a traverse test to try to do that and you fail, you take an injury. Injuries are bad. 3 injuries and your day's over.
Ow.
Right. So an awareness test can help you do stuff without taking an injury. That lovely bottom, remember that crest that came up here? So if we ever draw a mountain, that happens.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So this is along the way. And then this awful thing. This awful guy.
Prowling Woolhund.
Woolhund. And so, as you see with the arrow, he's in your face. He has 2. He's a being, a predator, and a mammal. He has 2 presence, which means if you do anything and he is not exhausted, he's going to fatigue you for 2. So if there is another predator in play, this predator comes into play exhausted. There is not, and then those cards do it, and you know the harm and the that more is like you can connect with it. So it's progress to connect with it.
Speak to the animals.
So we both, in this game, we both have our own in our face.
Okay.
You have your in your face, I got mine in my face. We determine who's going to take this. I can take it if you want.
I mean, I would love to see it play through.
So I'll take it.
Yeah.
So that was the lead ranger one, right?
Yeah.
That goes in there. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to draw 6 cards from our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then you will determine if these are cards you want to keep or cards you want to mulligan. Right? So we're playing with 2 decks that neither of us have played with before. I had a pet deck that I love so much, but I have moved away from the pet deck. The pet deck beat the game. So this is new. So I've got a lot of gear. The problem though is that do I have space to keep the gear? I have a pocket pouch belt, which I'm going to keep. Just do what feels good and I can work with you.
This feels good, sure.
The Pharynx, after a path card is cleared, add 1 ink. I'll take up my whole slot set, which will be fine. If you succeeded in a void test, exhaust 1 additional being. That's helpful. And we'll use a token, soothe 1 fatigue. That's good. I'll just keep what I got. Let's just keep what we got. We won't do it so you can, because you'll be like, what the heck am I looking at? And as soon as we start the first turn, you'll be like, okay, I get it.
Yes. I'm gonna lay it down.
So, put it down however you want. Yeah. So to begin, we have to draw a path card each. Since I'm the lead, I start first, so I'll pull my first card. It's a Sitka Buck. Right? So Sitka Buck comes out next to the big old predator. A prey comes out. Not good. Because these things happen to both of them. Okay. So then you draw a path card. And what do you got?
Sitka Doe.
So that goes in your area. So this is my area, this is yours. However, we can operate between each other's areas if we need to, and we can help each other out. Okay. But we can't, if you want to get us out of here, you have to go through this path. And if I want to get us out of here, I got to go through that. I got to go through this path. Like the along the way is both of our faces. But the within reach is each individual within reach. Okay. Fair enough?
Yeah, so I do have a card that says, hey, if I do successfully traverse something, I can add these progress to a being. Could I add progress to like over here, or
you
I can't touch that? Okay.
You can. But to traverse, you would have to traverse either this or that. Yeah. You cannot traverse.
Just climb over the dough?
Yeah, you have to climb over the dough. I will traverse this deer.
Yes.
So, But there are things that there's things that this it could also can do. You could do a spirit check, and the colors are there to kind of help out, right? So you can soothe it. If you do move this being, what move means is that you can move it along the way. You can move it within reach, or you can move it to me.
No, I'm giving you everything. It's too much.
If you want to do it. Fair enough?
Yeah.
You good?
Yep.
We're good to start play. So first of all, we got a weather card because the rain sucks. Downpour is one of the worst cards that I hate so much, but it's fun because I hate it. Whenever we do a challenge, a test, doing a challenge or doing a test to do something triggers these things. So if we draw and we draw a crest on this, those two things happen. Right?
Okay.
If we draw a sun, discard one rain from this card. Each ranger suffers one fatigue. If there's no rain remaining, we flip the card to its next horrible side.
Okay.
All right. So it has 4 tokens on it. And we're ready to begin. So since I'm going first, we just deal with the deal with. So path cards, ranger's turns, and yes, refreshes when you draw a card. So you are always never without something to do. Either you can play a card from your hand, or you can do one of these common tests, which is fitness plus a compass to traverse, spirit plus a heart or caring to connect with a being, focus plus, I don't know what the triangle is, but to remember. So if you remember your training, you can scout cards in your ranger deck, which means look at, and then draw one and then reshuffle.
Okay.
You can do an awareness test, which means to exhaust a being, and when they're exhausted, nothing happens, and you can just move past them if you want to.
Okay.
So you're never without something to do. You also have your ranger ability if you need it, and that's once. That is once per round. You could do that.
Okay.
All right. So you can play as much as you can until you run out of these, and then you gotta chill, right? And this game can be played async, but you got to work together to do stuff. So for me...
Judd says it might be worth explaining how we accomplish the mission itself.
Sure. So what you have to do for the lore card is that when a prey is cleared, you set it aside, right? And when you arrive at a new location and there's 5 presence prey on here, then you achieve the lore. And you read what happens in the mission, and then it triggers something else.
So if I take out this deer,
whether through connecting to it or through defeating it,
it goes up there.
It goes up there.
Okay.
Usually it would go in the discard pile, but it's prey, and what basically it's saying is that you're getting bodies to lure out the monster, right?
Snack time.
So, and it's only prey when prey is cleared. So this is prey, right? That's the keywords that you see at the top.
Yep.
This is not prey, it's a predator. So if I clear this, it's not coming, but these two will, and it will be, its presence is what you count towards the 5.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes.
All right. Cool thing. I think we're ready, unless you have any other questions. I know you have to see.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay, so what we're going to do, and I'll put these over here for my brain's sake. What we're going to do is we basically spend around doing a thing, right? When you're playing solo, it's you just keep going. But when you're playing multiplayer, and I have to make sure I'm right on this, I think we take turns. Yeah, Rangers take turns until they have all rested on play a card, perform a test, and rest. So we do one thing a turn. Okay. Right? So since we're playing multiplayer, we do one thing a turn. I'm going to pay 1 awareness, so I take 1 awareness token, and you can just set it to the side. And I'm going to put down the pocketed belt pouch. And this said, reduce the equip value of your gear by 1. So now, this is not taking up a slot. Okay. Right? So, there you go. Reduce the equip value of your gear. Oh, that's all of them. So this takes up 1 slot. Instead of this taking up 2, it'll take up 1.
Okay.
And instead of this taking up 2, it'll take up 1. So I can hold more. So I paid 1. That is my... I play a card. I can perform a test if I want. Oh, no, I do one of the following. So that's my turn. Your turn.
What's a moment card?
Which one?
Moment card. So
you'll see a card that says moment at the top. And think of it as like it's an action card.
Okay.
So it's like, I'm going to pay that cost, do this thing, and then discard it. In that moment, I'm doing something.
Mm-hmm. What if I want to take out that dough, but I don't think I can?
How would you take it out?
Well, I want to, make the bountiful lunch dinner bell for this monster.
So right now, your ranger innately doesn't have a way to harm anything. You have to find ways to do
find
it.
Things.
Yeah.
Right.
So your equipment or your, like for me, my pet deck, I had a kitty that attacks stuff. So do you have anything that can cause harm? And if you can't, one of the things that you can do is you can try to soothe them, doing a spirit test or doing one of these.
Yeah, so I can soothe it.
So that is gear, which would go down into your gear slot, but it has a 2 fitness cost.
2, 3, 4. I can hold all my stuff.
You can hold all your stuff? Cool.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to put this, it's going to cost me 2 of these.
Yes. So you take 2 off of there, just put it off to the side.
Okay.
And this comes down, and when it comes down with 2 morsels on it. So I will do... I love using dice over this stuff. I hate using these things.
Yep. Hi, Matthew. Thanks for coming.
So it has 2 morsels on it. So what does it say here?
So when I exhaust it, I use one of those morsels, and I can choose a ranger, and that ranger soothes fatigue equal to the number of fit in their energy pool.
So I would be able to soothe 1 fatigue if I had any fatigue cards.
Okay.
So that was your action. So then it's my turn again. So see, we keep going.
Yes, okay.
The game reacts to us. It doesn't like, okay, we go, then the monsters go. It reacts when we do things.
Do something to them?
Yeah.
Something. Okay.
So my next action is... I'm going to do the Memorial Sketchpad for 2. So this says response. After a path card is cleared, add 1 ink rill to this gear. Use 1 ink rill when a ranger interacts with a feature to I can help you.
Okay.
So if you're going to interact with a feature, right, then you're like, okay, well, I'm going to do something. I'm like, cool, I'm going to spend 1 ink rill to give you one more plus 1 to whatever you're doing.
Okay. Bonus.
Yeah.
Let's see. Judd. So we have 4 core actions.
Yes.
Each round. What are
you have 3. You can play a card. You can perform a test. And you can rest. Rest means you're done. So when you rest, you then do, or you can travel. That's his 4th one. But to travel, you would have to have enough on there. Right now, you just have 3. And what you just did was one of them, which was play a card.
Yep.
You can perform a test, which means I'm going to try to soothe this creature with a shoe, or I'm going to use one of my core actions to say add progress to a being equal to your effort. That's 4, right? So that is a test that you will do, where you will check a challenge card to see how well you do.
Okay.
Oh, I did the core actions already. I already went through the core actions.
Yeah, I did.
Did y'all miss that? Or I can restate it. But yeah, I went through them. I said you can do a fitness test to traverse. If you fail that test, you take an injury. And I'll explain, when you take an injury, I'll explain what injuries do. You can do a connect test, which means you can try to connect with a being to put progress on a being. You can focus to remember your training, and someone, I think it might have been Brad who caught this, that I did my playthrough, but it's scout the amount of cards for the amount of successes you have, and then draw one card. Or you can do an awareness test to exhaust a being so it won't affect you, and that's doing the green. So awareness, spirit, fitness, focus.
Cool. I want my locket out, but I don't think I can afford it because it costs 2.
No, it costs 1 focus.
Costs 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put that out there.
All right.
And then I can put this on it.
Well, no.
Right? No.
Nope. Because you played a card. So that was your action. Right? And when you play a card, you gain 2 echoes on it. It starts with 2 echoes.
Okay.
So that's what comes with it innately. So you gain 2 echoes on it. You can exhaust, use 1 echo, play the attached moment as if it were in your hand. it remains attached to this gear instead of being discarded.
Yeah, so even though this says when I played this gear, attach a moment to it.
Yeah, you can play this play the attached moment as if it. Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes you can do it. Yes,
Yeah.
you can do it.
So I'm gonna put walk with me with that
Okay.
because that's my only moment.
All right. So that will
Nope, that's
go.
not true. I have this one too.
So that will attach to this card.
Yeah, that's the one I want.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. That was your action. All I'm doing is just big setups right now. So I'm gonna do this to put down sketchpad. Okay, I want to be very, because someone else is gonna be like, well, what about you're overstacking? I'm not. So you can only add gear to you for as much slots that you have. You have 5 slots that you can hold. And each gear at the top tells you, and let me see if I can zoom into this blue one so y'all can see that. If you look at the top right, there we go. If you look at the top right, you'll see those dark dots and then 5 squares. That's how much slots they take up in your inventory. And you can only have 5. So when you have 5 total dark dots across, you're done. However, I have this pocketed belt pouch, which says it reduce the equip value of all of your gear by 1 to a minimum of 1. So I've reduced that to 1, 1, and 1. So I only have 3 slots being taken up right now.
Perfect.
All right, so that was my action to play that. Okay, so it's your turn.
I want to soothe this guy.
Okay, so you want to use your connection?
Yes.
Okay, so you have to use spirit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you can add any of the hearts on your card. And what I mean is that if you look up here on the side, you'll see hearts. You can commit. I can help you, but you can also commit as much as you like.
Well, I have a compassionate card.
Oh.
So it's double hearts.
Double hearts, but you have to commit at least 1 of spirit
But
to
if
do
I
it.
did both of them.
You could do both.
And then it's just taken care of.
And it's a 4. It would be a 4 on so it would just be a 4 connection test. What is it? Equal to your effort. So it'd be a 4 on 1.
Oh, so I don't need 4.
See how you have to play the game?
Yeah.
yeah. So you could choose. If you fail, nothing bad happens. You just wasted some. You wasted some spirit.
But is it going to draw a card and I have to deal with something, or is it just
Depends on what the challenge deck says.
Ah.
So if you're able to clear it, because let's say you do 4, and it says that spirit is a 0, you've completed 4, so you've cleared it. It's gone, so it wouldn't react to you. If you fail and you draw a sun, something happens. If you fail and you draw a mountain, something happens. This challenge deck is the thing that's going to tell you whether you pass or fail.
Okay, so I'm reading. John's right. We do have to draw a card, and the negative. So is it same beats it? So if I had a 1, do I still
You meet or beat.
meet or beat? Okay, so then I'm only going to spend 1 and then do my compassionate card. So then I'm at 3.
So that'll go on discard. So you're at a 3 on 1.
Yes.
Right?
Then we're
So you're gonna grab a challenge card and look at spirit. What's spirit say?
0.
Okay, so you beat it.
Excellent.
And what does it say? What happens? It says if you're successful, you do what?
Add a progress token equal to my effort.
So you did 3, you passed it, so 3 progress goes on it.
Okay.
Right? After you're done doing that and resolving your test,
Right.
sunlight. Here's how it works. It's just like a typewriter. Top, next.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So you start up here. What happens with sunlight?
I can't see.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
It says discard 1 rain from this. Each ranger suffers 1 fatigue. So you take a card and you turn it sideways and you put it there. That's your fatigue pile. Okay? Then these cards you cannot draw unless you can get them back. Follow? I'll have to put some stuff on here, but I will in a second. Then we look over here. Is there any sun? Any sun? Nope. Any sun up here? Nope. Then we come to you. What happens here?
Well, is it typewriter this way?
It's
or
typewriter you.
Just me. Okay.
Yes, not me. So what does it say?
If there are 1 or more Sitka bucks in play, they are drawn to the dough. Move each Sitka buck within reach.
So this one's coming to you.
Okay.
All right. And it usually would fall this way.
Yeah.
And then what happens?
Well, then this also happens?
Yeah.
If there's another buck, exhaust this bean.
So there's not.
No.
So you're good.
So then
The arrow means that if what
yes.
if then
Okay,
if this then that.
perfect. That's
Otherwise that's it. So
Okay.
you pulled a friend. Cool.
No, wait. Give me the animals.
I want them all. All right, so let me get a lot of. This is why, like I said, this is why I use dice because you got to keep track of so much stuff. So that has 3 pockets. 1, 2, 3. Well, I can just do 3. So much stuff. I don't know. You can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4 profiles on it. So if you were going to avoid something, I could help you. You didn't clear anything, so this has nothing on it. And this, I can look for a tech card if I want with this. So I have to do an awareness test for that, which I'm not looking forward to because I hate that thing. So we are going to try. Ooh, so I'm out of awareness, so I can't avoid it.
Okay.
I can try to talk to it, to which it will probably hurt me. I'll be okay with it. I'm going to do a test to try to soothe this wolfhound. Yeah, because here's how this works. If I need to do anything over here, if anything's in my way here, it's going to fatigue me.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to do 2, so I'm going to do a 3. So 2 spirit and maybe. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm still doing setup. I'm going to spend 1 of these to do favored gear. Attached to 1 of your equipped gear. After you use the response, after you use a token from the attached gear, soothe 1 fatigue. And I'm going to attach it to this guy.
Okay. 521 Wallace, hi. This game looks very vibey and chill. Does that sound right?
Yes, it is supposed to be very vibey and very
seems
chill.
like a good solo game.
I enjoyed this game heavily solo, but it works well multiplayer. It's just once you get into the vibe of stuff, that's when we start. And Kim's learning, but once you get into the vibe of everything, you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this, you do this, and we can play async. Asynchronously, as long as we say, okay, here's what we're going to do to make things work. But any test we have to stop, so let the test resolve. Okay. All right, so yeah. All right, so that was me playing that card, so it's your turn.
Sorry, Caleb's trying to get into the Nintendo system, and it warned me on my parent app.
So what'd you like to do? Well, so remember, these are what's in your hand. If you're like, oh, I can't play any of these, don't worry about it. You could do one of these tests if you want.
I think I do, because I can't play this one. I don't have more focus. And I want to wait until there's more cards in the discard piles.
Okay.
So I can't traverse the animals. We went over that.
No, you can't. You can't go over the animals. Correct. You can try to connect again.
I think I want to.
And this is discard, so this is your hand. Okay.
Yeah. But then it's only 1 and 1.
Yeah. Ooh, risky.
Does it make any sense to exhaust these for any reason? Or...
I can help you. I can make you a 2.
Okay, let's try and get the dough out of the way.
So you're going to spend your 1.
Yes.
I'm going to spend this to make it, I will make it a 2. So it's a 2 on 1.
Okay.
What do you got?
-1, so 1.
So you did 4.
Yep.
Which wins, which means this will come up here to the lure. Right? Then we look down at the bottom, starting at the top. Any mountains?
Nope, there's one there.
What does this say?
Discard 1 progress from this feature.
So you can't.
Fine.
So there's no progress on it.
Okay.
Any here?
In there? Nope.
What about over here?
If there is an active predator, exhaust it. Then you add 2 stars.
Damage.
Damage to
harm is what it's called.
And then add harm to this being equal to that predator's presence.
It's usually in your play area where that happens. So there isn't one, so you're fine.
Okay.
So that's it. So if one of them comes in your play area, then they start fighting.
Gotcha.
If I was to pull this back over to me, then they can fight it out.
Yeah.
Right?
You
Makes
guys
sense?
deal with it. Yes, Judd, I do have red tokens, so I could, but I have to get around
What's
these
that?
guys.
What's that do?
I can also work on the obstacle, but I can't get there without
He
getting through.
will fatigue you.
Yeah.
So you can go past the Sitka buck, but he will fatigue you.
By 1?
But you can also exhaust him and then
go. Okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Problem though is that they're saying, oh well, you could do a fitness traverse test on this, and you can because you have the cards to pitch with the compass symbol if you want.
Mm-hmm.
If you fail that test, you take an injury.
It's kind of early for that. All right, take your turn.
All right, so, oofta. I wish I could do an avoid test because then I could trigger a bunch of stuff. I can't do an avoid test. I am going to end my turn. I'm going to rest.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
So after we rest, or no, say I exhausted this guy, but then I'm not gonna have anything, like I won't do anything. Then he's gonna just come right back. So that doesn't make sense.
Yep.
I actually also take 5.
You gonna take 5?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So when we rest, what we do first is, and I gotta make sure here. And that's why I said, if I want to play the game right and teach it so that you're like, this game sucks. Let me go through this. So that's travel. It's called refresh. There it is. Ready? Yep. So we're going to do what's called refresh, right? So we're going to say, okay, we're going to draw 1 ranger card. 1 card comes to our hand. Then we refill our energy pools back to their max numbers. Right? Then we ready all cards if anything's exhausted. That's just fodder. We'll just flip this over so we don't get confused. Right? So if any cards were exhausted, that's what we would do.
Mm-hmm.
And then we draw a new path card. So I have to draw a path card as a lead ranger. I go first. I have Sunberry Brambles. That is in my face. But not all path cards are bad. This one says, it's in my way, right? It's a floral obstacle, but it says awareness. I can do an awareness test to pluck, which lets me add 1 damage to this and soothe fatigue.
Oh, okay.
So you see how you can do that?
Take a moment
it
to
is
pick
also
some flowers
so if I want to
relax a bit.
pick the daffodils. But because it's a Sunberry Bramble high patch, it still will fatigue me to try to go through it.
Okay.
All right. So you draw a path card. Nope. Yep. Who'd you find?
Silbele, the artist.
What does it say at the top right?
She is a being, a human, and a villager. She's 1.
And what's before that?
Book 82.
So I'm gonna read to you 82. Because you ran into her and she says, you didn't witness a masterpiece, so 8. As you follow the path, you see a woman perched on a rock a few meters above the trail. She sees you at the same time and waves. Hello!
Mrs. Doubtfire's in the house.
She calls out. You ask her what she's doing, and she gestures to her easel. I'm trying to paint as much of the valley as I can. This view is beautiful, but I could use a person in it to help with scale. Do you think you could just stand right there? Now try and look adventurous. So it says to clear her with progress to help her finish her painting, which means on her card, if she takes 4 damage, she dies. Right? She's discarded. Mm-hmm. But if you put 3 progress per ranger, so 6 progress on her, then you help clear her with progress and something happens. Now read at the bottom, she's friendly, which means she'll never bother you or fatigue you or anything. She's your friend. But she has a special ability that says a spirit to pose. You're going to make a pose, right?
Very heroic pose.
And it says if you pass this test, just pass it straight up, beat a 2, you add 4 progress to this being. If you fail, you'll suffer fatigue. Because you pull a hammy trying to pose. So if you clear her, if she dies by damage, there's something to read. If she's cleared with progress, there's something else to read. So this is kind of like a little mini side mission for you.
Okay.
For you to do. And she's in this location. She is a being. She is a human, a villager. she is not going to fatigue you because she's friendly.
Okay.
All right. So she's your bud. You ran across her. You're like, hey, you do stuff. I do stuff.
What's up?
What's up? All right. And so then we begin again.
Okay.
You have red tokens still, so you can also work on the
Oh,
obstacle. But you would have taken fatigue if you worked on the obstacle. And she didn't want to take fatigue.
Yeah. You waiting on me to pick what I want to do?
Oh, it's my go anyway.
Okay.
Sorry. So I'm going to do and it says after you succeed in the avoidance test, exhaust one additional being. So I'm going to test to do an awareness test, right? And it just says exhaust, do an avoidance test. X is equal to the present, so it would be a 2. So right now I'm at a 2. Do you have that symbol on any of your cards?
This one.
But you want to use that card?
I kind of want to use it.
Okay. A 2 and 2 is too risky for me. Ugh. What else can I do? I can make it a 3 with this. I'm going to do it. So I'm going to do a 2 test. Exhaust. When a ranger performs an avoid test, commit 1. So that's going to make it a 3. So it's a 3 on 2.
You can do it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna vomit. So it's 3 on 2. And it's an awareness test. 3 on 2. Minus 1, so it's a 2. Because I succeeded, this being exhaust. I then can do this as a response. After you succeeded an avoidance test, exhaust 1 additional being, and it cost me 1 spirit. Exhaust that Sitkabuk.
Okay.
It is exhausted. So these get used, and then we start doing this thing. Boom. What happens there?
Scout 1 challenge card. If it has a crest icon, troubling visions fill your mind, and we suffer 2 fatigue.
Okay. So scout 1 challenge card.
Yep. Yes.
A crest comes up and it says
We fatigue.
Suffer. Nope.
Suffer.
I do. I suffer 2 fatigue. So I don't recover. And because it has the symbol, it means we reshuffle.
Okay. And then we gotta come down
and nope, we're not done yet.
Oh, that one.
What does that say?
I don't know. If there are 2 active predators, which
there is
not.
not. So we're okay.
Okay.
Then we come down to along the way. Any crests?
Nope.
Then what's that one?
Little lady says, if there is an active predator, exhaust it.
There is not.
Not in her spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that was my test I performed.
I don't know if I want to pose or
we need to. This is our mission.
Yeah.
That's the big one, but she's a nice little side mission.
She's
This thing you can actually walk over now. It's exhausting for the rest of the turn.
Well, if I walk over it, but don't I want it to go in there?
I mean, you could.
It's a prey, isn't it?
Yes, it's a prey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Shoot it while it's down? I'm not very sportsmanlike of me.
This thing sucks.
Yeah.
Because it's blocking us from leaving.
Oh, okay.
But you've also got this side mission. You've also got, you can do this. You got multiple options. You can try to clear this by traversing it. You can try to clear her by connecting with her. You could try to connect to this. You could do many things. Oh, and this says after you use a token from the attached gear, you soothe 1 fatigue. So after I use a token, I would have soothed the bottom fatigue, and then I would have gotten fatigue. So soothing fatigue, they come in your hand.
If I wanted to play this card, I have to pay 2 cards?
You have to pay 2 fitness.
2 of those. And
can it fit into what you want to put on?
I don't know.
How much space do you have left?
Space do I have left what?
In your inventory.
Oh, 2 left. So it just fits.
It just fits.
Just fits.
So do it.
But am I understand this right? So I could do a fitness strike 2. So I would lay it next turn. I wouldn't be able to do it now, right?
You can do this. So let's put that there. So you got Orland's hiking stave. And it says you can use it to exhaust. It has 3 strikes that come on it. Add 1 progress to a trail. So this doesn't have the trail trait. This does. So you can do that innately, and it bypasses all this because you only suffer fatigue when you do a test.
Okay.
All right, so you can bypass all that and put a progress on there. You can also, as an action, use this to say, I'm going to do a fitness test to strike. So it said, add 1 harm to a being for every 2 effort. If you fail, you suffer an injury.
Mm-hmm.
So you can put it down, and you can do that if you want. That's an option.
Yeah, but I like this card.
What's this one?
It lets me pull moment attributes from the discards.
Which one? This?
That one.
But this is a moment. So this is a gear. When you play this, it's one and done.
Yes.
And you
But to play... No, I keep thinking I have to discard cards. I don't. I don't have to do that. I am going to do...
So you spend 2.
Spend 2. I'm putting this
And
out.
you're putting that out, so that's your gear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
I need 3 counter thingies on it.
Yep, 3 counter thingies.
So Judd, what he said earlier, the NPCs in the one-offs don't do a lot but soothe fatigue,
Which is fine.
but they are cool.
Yep.
I do want to pose for her. I'm going to do that.
So that was your action
Mm-hmm.
to put that down.
Mm-hmm.
All right. When the thing about exhaustibilities aren't actions.
Oh,
So if you put a card down, you can use its exhaustibility. Just keep that in mind.
okay.
Okay. So I'm going to what do I want to do this, but I'm out of awareness. So what can I do? I don't feel like getting fatigued by this nonsense. Oh, after a path card is cleared, you cleared that path card. I forgot to do that. I gain an ink reel. After any path card is cleared, that happens. I am dropping stuff left and
Everywhere.
right. I am failing so hard. So
Matt, yes, I shall gamma pose.
so because that path card was cleared when this card was out, I got a progress on this, and then I can use that if I want. When a ranger interacts with a feature, commit 1 effort. So this is a feature, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I can try to traverse it. Yeah, I can do that. I'm going to try to traverse this, which is a 3. That's what I'm working on. And it'll be on a 1. I will do a 1. I'll commit this to use this to make it a 2. And then I will use this to make it a 3 on 1.
Okay.
You see how I did that?
Yes.
3 on 1. -2.
Good call.
Good call. Good call. So that's a 1. So I succeeded, thank God. So I succeeded, which means I only put 1 on there.
Okay.
1 progress. Sorry, wrong symbol. 1 progress. There you go. And so sunlight. This happens. Everybody's yep. Then nothing there. This is discard. This was used.
And that's it.
Nothing else. And this gets reshuffled. So the -2s
Okay.
can suck.
Cody's asking, we may have already gone through it, but what are the backgrounds and specialties of the decks?
Sure. We're working with bare minimum stuff here.
Bare bones.
I got these from Rangers DB to use. I am an artificer artisan. You are a traveler explorer.
Awesome. I want to pose.
All right. So you're doing a spirit test.
Yes.
So you have to commit at least 1, but you have to beat a 2.
I'm going to do 2.
So it's a 2 on 2. If you fail, nothing bad happens. Only traversing hurts you. It's just a turn waster.
If I fail, I get fatigued.
Yep, because you pull something.
Because I pulled a hammy.
Because you pull the hammy. So it's a 2 on 2. And I'll help. No, I can't. I don't have the symbol.
It's got to be this symbol?
Yep.
That's not these symbols.
That's not those symbols whatsoever.
Do I still want to pose? Hold on.
So it's a 2 on 2.
I don't like it. I haven't stretched.
You can try to traverse this. It's a one that you'll have to deal with.
Yeah, I think that's more reasonable.
Or you can hunt. Hunting is good because hunting gives you a better option of putting progress on here too. Because hunting is an awareness challenge.
Oh, well, let's do that.
All right, so far it is you just have to beat a 1 on a hunt.
I got 2 of them.
So you got 2. And remember, if you succeed by how much progress equal to the effort that you make. So if you do 4 and you make 4, you put 4 progress on it, which would clear that card.
And it's this. I could also discard this card and make it 3.
Yep, you can.
I'm gonna do that.
All right.
I like the helmet, but I'm gonna.
All right, so pull it.
3 to what? 3 to 1.
And it's the green check.
Bam.
So you
3.
gain 3 progress on this card. Then you get a sunlight symbol.
Which is just
So
that
this-
with fatigue,
Enjoy that.
and then that's it.
Then anything
reshuffle.
else, that's it. And then you reshuffle.
Maybe like one of your French Rangers. Nope.
Yeah.
So when you said using these and exhausting is not an action, so I could do that.
Yes. So right now you can add a progress to that trail if you want. Anything that has the trail keyword, the only one that does is the location.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so exhaust means tilt.
Yep, and then I have to use one of these.
Yep. And you put 1 progress on there. Anything else you could do? I can't. I have nothing, and you would only be able to do 1.
Yeah, no.
So this would be great when
that's full.
When that's full,
Yeah.
then you can grab all 3 of your cards in your hand.
Nope, that's a traversing test.
Oh yeah.
Okay, nope, I'm done.
All right. All right. I'm trying to see what else I can do. Ooh, Shabab. I can remember my training. I'm gonna do a test of a 3 to remember my training. I just have to beat a 1. Right?
Okay.
So here we go. 3 on 1. Please be a +1. Please be a +1. A 0, which is fine. So when you do that, it's a scout card, ranger cards equal to your effort. So 1, 2, 3. I get to look at them and then I get to draw 1. The infusion canteen might be fun. The adaptable multi-tool, Lilu Dallas.
A really good movie.
Adaptable multi-tool. So it says exhaust, use a charge, spend 1 energy to gain 1 energy of any type. So I can help. Infusion canteen. So as you can see, I built this for Steve as a helper deck because he likes helping.
Yeah.
So he would be like, here's all my gear. Help, 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 help. Gain 1 energy matching the chosen aspect that you got rid of. So this is also helper. And another pocketed belt, which I don't really need.
Judd's saying the canteen is always useful.
That's true. That's true. So I'll take the canteen into my hand. So that's my scout. That's my action. Your turn. My deck feels stupid light.
So if I want more cards,
You can
I'm only have 1.
You will test 1 versus. Oh, crest. Sorry, forgot about crest. Scout a challenge card. If it's a crest, we're screwed. It's not. We're okay. Nothing happens there because there's not 2 creatures. There's no active predator. We're okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. If I do this,
Those are your discard pile.
it is, but that's not a moment. I want that card back.
It's a cool card.
Yeah. Yep.
What do you think so far?
I am still learning.
Okay.
That's my response.
Okay. Like, do you feel that it's still overwhelming, or are you starting to slowly see it coming together?
I mean, it's
All right.
Yep. Because I want more cards, but it's like doing what you just did. But I'd be 1. I have nothing to help that.
That'll just be a 1-on-1 test, and if you fail, it's nothing. Well, it's
I mean,
something.
that stuff could happen.
It's something.
I feel like it's not worth it. Mm-hmm.
And if you draw a mountain, because we have progress on here, it would be super bad news
Super
bears.
bad. Yeah.
I can't help you traverse.
Well, I could do a fitness test to traverse
a 1.
a 1.
If you were able to get it, we will clear that.
Yes. Is that a good thing? That's a
very good thing.
So,
but it would right now it's a 1-on-1.
But I have this card.
So it could be a 2-on-1.
I've been hanging on to it for a while, but I'm going to spend it.
Hold on.
Yeah.
If you fail this, you'll get hurt.
I mean...
Okay, go for it. 2-on-1.
I mean, what else would I do?
YOLO!
I would rest at that point.
No.
No? What are my other options? What am I missing?
I don't think you have any others. I think you choose a ranger. That ranger soothes fatigue equals. So you need to wait until your next one for that. Does this moment help you in any way?
That's for traversing.
You're traversing?
Yes, I am.
So what does it say that happens?
It says, after you succeed,
okay,
I can add progress to a being equal to my effort.
Sweet.
Okay.
So that's a good thing.
We're doing 2-on-1. I'm gonna succeed.
You got it. You got it. I got faith in you.
Right.
So you're at a 2-on-1.
Yes.
Pull it, and you're looking at red.
Oh, balls. I sprained my ankle.
So, first things first, you failed the test.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's going to happen is you're going to take an injury.
Okay.
So, this is an injury on your ranger card. All of your fatigue cards go to discard.
Right.
So, you cannot get them back for the day. They are gone.
Okay.
And at the beginning of every turn round, you have to fatigue 1 card.
And how do I get rid of this, pray tell?
Find a way to heal yourself somehow in the game. So you failed the test, and that makes us reshuffle. You risked it!
I did!
I was so thinking of throwing in that infusion canteen. It was sunlight. It was sunlight, right?
It was.
So then this would happen. You have to fatigue. And that's it.
Whoops.
And when this runs out, it flips over to Gathering Storm. So basically, we can seek shelter to discard 1. It's building back up to rain again, basically. Okay. It's like a break in the storm. So when we rest, it'll add 2 more on there. And that's all it's doing. It's like a quick respite.
Okay.
So it gotcha. Oh, whoa. That hurt. Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, Dirty, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll pose really well.
So it's my turn. I only have 1 spirit left. Well, doggies. I'm gonna exhaust my ranger to ready attack. Nah, I don't really need to do that. That's a wasteful. I'm gonna be done with my turn.
Okay. Can I connect with an exhausted creature?
Yes.
Sure.
So it's a 2.
Yep.
2-on-1.
Yep.
Pull it. Yellow.
Got it.
All right. So you got how much progress on them? How much you succeeded by?
2.
So you've got 2 on him.
Mm-hmm. But then we get bad stuff.
And then what happens?
Nothing. What does that say?
Scout a challenge card, and if it's a crest, you suffer 2 fatigue.
Nope.
All right, so discard that. Is there 2 animals here?
Nope.
Nothing, and no enemies are in play, so that's it. All right. Anything else you want to do?
Nope.
Okay, so first things first is we draw a ranger card. I got the universal power cells. Just looking for that. Then we refill our pool. Then we ready all our cards. And because you're injured, you have to fatigue a card.
It's okay.
And then we draw and ready these baddies too.
Yep. Doesn't something happen with the weather card?
Yes. You gain 2 on here. Then we have to draw a path card. So since I'm the lead ranger, I get another overgrown thicket. So now it makes it even harder to leave. What do you got?
I don't know. Oh no! Uh-oh.
What does it say?
It's the Wolfhound
If
again.
there's another predator in play, this comes in exhausted.
Okay.
There's another in play.
Good. Even if it's in my play or your play?
It says in play. See, this is where solo works for me because I don't have to worry about these details. No, it's in play in your area.
Yeah. Okay.
In play in your area. Okay. All right. What are you gonna do? Huzzah!
Huzzah! I gotta get rid of that hound. Just gonna kill the painter and the buck.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be nasty. What to do? What to do? I can. Universal power says attached to a ranger's equipped tech. When you place attachment, add 3 tokens to the attached gear. That's for features. This is for avoidance. And that's for looking for tech cards. I'm not ready for that yet. That's a booster to stuff. What to do, what to do, what to do. I can put down the infusion canteen. I think I will. I'm gonna spend 1. Put down the infusion canteen, which has 3 thingamadoohickeys on it. I'm just dropping stuff all over the floor. Alright, so that's my action. So this turns everything into 1, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I got so far. So what do you got? Your turn. You can use this to gain. Oh no, you only have 2 cards in there.
Yeah. Oh, wait a bit. So this.
Well, you can. I only got 1, so it'll only give me 1 card, so it won't matter.
Yep. So I could do a fitness test to strike. So I have to pass a strike 2. Well, what if I want, or my?
Yes. So you have to do a fitness test to beat 2. Add 1 harm to a being for every 2 effort you get.
So if I did the 4 that I have, I would only hurt him 2.
And if you fail, you suffer an injury.
Cool. I'm already boo-booed.
So that means that you'd be fatiguing 2 cards every round.
Not great. Not great. I want to get that buck out.
Add 2 rain to this card. If there are 4 or more rain tokens, move all prey to along the way. Then each ranger exhausts their roll and then flip this card. Yeah, we're not there yet. I was played it right.
Okay. Let's try to connect with the buck.
All right.
We'll still only have 2 though. It's not great.
Before you commit this, you can suffer 1 fatigue. If you do this, gain some attributes.
Let's traverse again. I don't know how to deal with this guy.
Avoid him. Exhaust
Avoid.
them.
Oh, exhaust. Yo, yeah, let's do that. Forgot that was a thing. Okay, we're gonna do 3.
I'm gonna make it 4. I'm gonna make it 4.
Okay.
So after you use a token from the attached gear, soothe fatigue.
Nice.
I got my multi-tool. Let me see if there's anything else I can help you with. Exhaust gain 1 energy matching just okay. So it's 4.
Yep.
So you're 4 on 2.
Yep.
4 on 2. Green.
Green. Good.
So he exhausts, and then what happens?
The red.
So nothing here. Over here, you need to draw a card. And if you draw a crest, you're going to suffer 2 fatigue.
Nope.
All right. Then over here, is there 2 beings?
Nope.
Then over here, anything?
Nope.
Then what happens? In your area, what happens here?
Not an active predator. She's fine. If there's an active doe.
Nope.
Yeah.
So we're good.
We're good. Good.
Okay. All right. So good. You avoided him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I can take a sip of the canteen, gain 1 energy matching the chosen aspect. I don't have anything that takes energy. I have charges. When you play this gear, choose an aspect. You may place a spare energy token here as a reminder. When I played it, my aspect is fitness. So then if I gain an energy, it will go to fitness. Let's see. I'm going to do this pluck. So it's a 2. I'll do a 2. It's a 2-on-2. Crud. I have to use the power cell. It'll be a 3-on-2. 3-on-2. 3-on-2 green.
Nice.
So let's resolve what happens first. Add 1 harm to this. Soothe 2 fatigue. So I soothe 2 fatigue cards comes into my hand. Yeah, I got a walking stick too. Soothe 2 fatigue. Yep, that's it. Then we deal with this. I need to pull. Nothing, nada. If you have 3 or more, that's why I did it. Then this would hurt me, but it doesn't, and that's it. So, cool. That's my turn. Your turn. I didn't clear anything. I just blocked.
I'm posing.
So
I need a 0.
so it's a 2-on-2?
It's a 2-on-2.
I'll make you a 3.
Okay.
So 3-on-2 challenge, and you're going yellow.
Yes.
So you
Looking good.
So what happens when you succeed?
Add 4 successes to this bean, and that's it.
For progress.
Progress, yes.
So for progress, you need
6.
You need 6, and that is the reshuffle.
Vogue.
All right.
We did. The sun was pulled. Nothing happens. Okay.
Ready another prowling wolfhound in my area. That's it. And if there's another active Sitkabak. Okay. All right. Cool. You didn't clear a card, did you?
No.
You need to clear some cards, woman. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you perform a traverse test, use focus instead. Oh, yes. So I'm going to spend 2, my last 2, to put this down. That says I can use a charge. When you perform a traverse test, use focus instead of fitness. So I have a 3.
Okay.
So that is super helpful. And I've got 3 on there. 1, 2, 3. That's on there. Okay. I'm going to exhaust my ranger to ready this ability just in case you want to do something else. I'm prepping for anything you want to do.
I can add a progress to the trail card. Are you done? Sorry, I didn't ask.
Yeah, that was my turn. Sorry.
Yep, so add a progress over there.
So you're going to add a progress to that trail card. Okay.
That's it. And that's not a test of a traversing test, so I can't do this.
What
right?
isn't it?
This,
No.
Yeah, okay.
No, that is not a test. Constitutes you pulling
Yeah.
from that deck.
Yeah.
If you don't, then it's not. I actually might switch out one of my gear thingies.
Ooh, okay.
Because this says functional replica. Choose a ranger's equipped gear, any ones. Resolve a chosen gear's effect as if you had used the token from it.
Ooh.
So I won't use a token, and I can use I can use your abilities if I want.
There you go. I think that might be it for me, honestly. Although, well, because I could try to. I need cards.
I mean, you've got 3 fitness. You've got stuff you can do. You've got 1 focus, which means you can remember your training if you want. you can take a fatigue on this to try to clear that if you want.
To clear what? Say that again.
So what you can do, so have this in mind.
Mm-hmm.
You still have this card.
Yes.
So you can traverse, you can take a fatigue, traverse this and clear it. And then when your next turn comes
Then I can get them all
around,
back.
you will spend one of these to take all those
Yes.
into your hand.
Yeah. Let's do that. I like that. Let's spend all these.
Yeah. So you will
1, 2,
fatigue one
3.
because you're moving past this thing to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're doing your test here.
Yes.
So it's a 3
3
on
on 1.
1. So, oop. Fitness.
2.
So you pass. So let's resolve it first. You
Mhm.
pass it, which means you beat this card. Well, I'm glad you did, because when a path card's cleared, I get an ink roll on it. So this gets discarded. I have to scour through here for... I hate this so much. For this. So I can actually do this and keep these on the side. So I'll gain 1 on there. Then, did you do something with a traverse test?
I did.
What'd
So,
that say?
I can exhaust this and spend one of these.
Uh-huh.
Or is
To
it?
add progress to a being equal to your effort. So you did a 3.
Yes.
So, well, you did a 3.
3, but then I was 2 because it was -1. But
So,
I
so what do you want to do? So this gets exhausted, and what are you gonna do?
is it 2 progress or 3 progress?
To your effort that you put forward was 3.
3. Okay, so I have a choice. I could get rid of this guy for 3. Which is not bad.
Mm-hmm. And it's a
Yeah.
prey.
Let's do that.
So you get rid of this guy, so he'll come up here because he's prey, right?
Mhm.
Is there anything else that you can exhaust before we start resolving this?
There's a dodge, but I'm not dodging anything. He's
No.
exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay. So then we go to the mountain card. No. Discard 1 progress from this. There's no progress on it, so you don't have to worry about it. No mountains over here, so you're good. So that was the trick of, like, tick everything off before that thing fires.
Yes, yeah.
And that's pretty decent. And you cleared another card. Mooha ha ha ha. Oh my
There's just
god.
more pieces on the floor.
I swear to god I'm not gonna find any of these when I'm looking for it. There you go. So you've cleared more path cards.
So now this says play the attached moment as if it were in your hand or remain. Oh, it remains attached. Okay,
Yes.
good.
So it remains attached. That's how it
Yeah,
goes.
yeah.
So you can do it again, basically. So there you go.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a good play.
Yeah.
So my turn. I can try to soothe that stupid creature. The thing is, if I pull a crest, that could really hurt because this would fatigue me and then he would injure me. And then this thing could fire too, now that there's 2 things there. I don't think I want to do any of that. I think I'm done.
Okay.
So you're done?
I am done too.
Okay, so we're going to draw a card. All right. Then we're going to refill our energy pool. You lose a fatigue for the injury. You fatigue 1. And then ready everything. Then we draw path cards. Is it still kind of... Oh, this would happen here. And it says, if there are 4 or more rain tokens here, move all prey to along the way. Is there any other prey? There's not. Then each ranger exhausts their abilities, so your cards automatically, so you can't use your ranger ability this round.
Okay.
And then we're going to flip this card over, and the fun begins again.
Cool. Draw cards.
Then we draw path cards. I got
I have the Sunbury Brown Boulder.
and I have a sit kebab.
Well, we need those. So it's okay.
So, discard 1 of your equipped gear to add harm to a being equal to the number of tokens on the discarded gear. I could take out the Sitka Buck right now with this card. I could discard the Infusion Canteen. And if I discard, but this is a good energy gainer. The Pocket Pouch would make my entire hand disappear. This is important for helping you traverse, but you might be our traverser. So I could discard one of my equipped gear. I could do the trekking pole. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this moment of desperation. I'm going to pay 1 fitness, my only fitness that I have, and I will discard an equipped gear, this one with 3 on it, and I'll add harm to a being equal to the number of tokens discarded, which is 3.
Okay, nice.
And I cleared it.
You get your thing.
And I get my thing.
Perfect.
And then that's a me.
A Mario.
So that's me.
All right, I have to exhaust that Wolfhound again.
I can help you with 1.
Or I pluck some sunberries.
That's an awareness test. That'll help you soothe fatigue.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that first. Yes, so I'm gonna eat some trail mix.
Okay, eat some trail mix.
And get 3 of these cards back.
In your hand.
In my hand.
Yep.
In my hand.
When you soothe, it comes straight to your hand.
Perfect.
And what do you get?
I have a couple thorough cards, which is great for traversing.
Okay.
Or no, not traversing, avoiding.
Okay.
Afford by nature, discard any number of progress from a trail to add that number equal to damage on a bean.
Okay. And then what's the other one?
I have another locket, which
you have a reverb locket.
Yeah.
You can play 2 lockets at once, which means you can attach multiple moments.
Oh.
And have things just firing off.
Oh.
The only time you can't play something if it says unique on it. So you can have 2 reverb lockets, and you can have 2 moments attached to them, and then you can just fire them off how you want.
I am gonna pose.
You're gonna pose?
Gonna pose.
All right. Well, it's a 2.
So 2, 3.
Posing is So it's a 3 on 2.
Yes.
3 on 2 with spirit.
Yes. Nailed
0.
it.
So
Nailed it.
So let's deal with this in turn.
Now I'm a
So you
supermodel.
put 4 on here.
Yep.
Right, which means you clear it. So we're gonna go to. When you clear it, you're going to 82. 82. So it says clear if helping hand's not in. If helping hand is. Nope. Let's see. If helping hand's attached to sill, nope. If helping hand is attached to sill and you're not, nope. You haven't. All right, so go to 82.6 and done. I love your cloak. Such a nice color. She takes a step back and appraises her work. You know, I can't help but think that you would look even more heroic if you were posed on a mountain with a sweeping view of the valley behind you. I don't suppose you'd be willing to accompany me to the top of the mountain and pose for me. What do you think? So, if we're playing the campaign game, you could choose to either gain a side quest called Helping Hand, where she comes with you.
Okay.
But since this is a 1-day-1, all you're going to do is soothe 2 fatigue.
Okay. Well, 1.
And she is cleared.
Gone.
So she goes to the discard pile.
I am forever immortalized in her heart. Cool. You're up.
We did that. Why does he feel we didn't do that?
No, it may have been old. This one?
Yeah, that just popped up.
No, that one did.
Yeah, which is a part of that.
Oh, okay. Wait,
But why did
what are you
that pop
saying,
up?
Derrick?
We did that.
When you are instructed to scout a deck, you look at the number of cards
Yes,
from
we
top of
did
that
that.
deck.
When did we not do
Place
that?
it on top or the bottom. Your choice.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. We're confused. We're confused, Dirty, but it's all right. It's your turn, Derrick.
All right. So I was like, when did I not do that?
Oh, he says you've been discarding the scouted cards.
I didn't discard them. I shuffled them back.
Oh,
I was supposed to put them on top or bottom, and I shuffled them. I didn't discard them.
Okay.
I shuffled them
That's what
back
it
in
was.
my deck.
That's what it was.
That's the error. We're going to put down functional replica. which will gain 3 on it. Choose a ranger's equipped gear if I want to do that. So I reshuffled my deck. It was supposed to go either at the top or the bottom. That's
what it is. All right, we got you.
Okay, yeah. So wait a minute. Did we forget to do something?
Oh, suns happened.
Suns happened when you did your test.
Yes.
So before this happens with me, this comes off. We're gonna fatigue. Then ready another no, they're all ready, so you're good, and that's that. Okay. Then on my turn, I play this. Now it's your turn.
Okay. I want to avoid that wolfhound.
Which one? This one?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna do.
I can help.
Actually, I don't.
Okay.
I'm gonna pluck some berries.
You know, berry pluck? Okay.
Berry pluck.
All right.
1.
You're only going to do 1 damage to this thing. So you can't clear it in one go.
I can't?
No.
Oh. Wait a minute.
Read what it says. Add 1 harm to the feature and then Sue 2 fatigue. But you've got 1 fatigue in there. Mm-hmm. So is it something that you would want?
No, I would want to wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Fine. I will try to exhaust the dude.
So it's a 1 on 2 right now.
3.
So it's a 3 on... yes, it's a 3 on 2.
It's enough? It's enough.
Feeling good?
It's enough.
Feeling good about it?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Sure. Why
I'm happy to be part of this plan.
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
We're good.
So he exhausts. This happens.
Yeah.
Then nothing else happens on your side.
Yep.
So I should have helped you because then I could have soothed the fatigue. Crumbs. Oh well.
Oh, can I do this?
What's that?
Put a progress on that?
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right. So another progress. Okay. Okay, it doesn't discard when it goes out. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. You got a pretty good shot at that, and then I am actually going to use your trail mix. Is that it? Yes. Choose a ranger's equipped gear. Is that gear? That is gear. Resolve the chosen gear's effect as if you had used a token from it and or exhausted it. So I'm going to do that, knocking this down to 2 to exhaust that to use this. What does that say?
This says, choose a ranger. That ranger soothes fatigue equal to the number of fit they have.
Ah, boo. That's not going to help me because I only got 1. I can help you soothe, but you don't have... I can get you cards in your hand. Yeah, let me do that. I'm going to do this and you soothe that.
Okay. Appreciate it.
That goes in your hand. What'd you get?
Versatile and compassionate.
And that doesn't exhaust. I can use all 3 of those if I want. Oh. How much are in here? I'm not looking at them. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. Because if I do 2, then do 2, he's going to injure me. That's what I'm worried about. And this could be bad. Because right now we have...
I mean, it's a lot of ifs. I mean, maybe it's not bad.
You see my dice rolling?
There's no dice.
I would clear this bramble, but he's a problem. I think I want to... I think I'm... I can do 1, 2, 3... Yeah. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to avoid him. Do 1, 2, and then I'm going to spend 1 of this to make it a 3 on...
2.
Oh, wait. No, it has to be a feature. Crud. I can only use that on a feature. I could use it here. Okay. So I'll do 1... 2, 3. Let's do 4. 4 on 2. Guaranteed pass.
You got it.
4 on 2 is a guaranteed pass. 4 on 2. And it's awareness, which is 0, so we pass. I put 1 harm, which will knock it out, and I soothe 2 fatigue. So I got bold and versatile in my hand. This gets cleared. And when something gets cleared, I gain an ink spot. This got used. And sunlight, which takes 1, and we fatigue. And ready another wolfhound. I'm assuming in my area. Someone will tell me if I got that wrong. All right, that's me. What do you got?
I want to traverse. Because I can use this.
Okay.
But I gotta jump that, so it's gonna fatigue me 1, right?
It will fatigue you 1. And this is blocking you from getting there completely. So this is what you're traversing.
Oh, that's fine.
So I'd say go full on.
Full on, that's 3.
Yeah.
To the 1.
It's 3 to 1, and you need 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any compasses that you can throw in?
I have this one.
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna throw 2 in for you.
Oh, wow.
So you're at 5.
Okay.
You're okay. You don't have to use that.
I don't have to.
5 is a guarantee overkill on it. So you're at 5. 5 on. So 4. You completely clear this card.
Excellent.
I gain a thingy for the clear. Then let's make sure. Then you already suffered your fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
So here, nothing, and then you're over here.
No active prayer.
Okay.
Good.
That's it. You got space and opportunity to get us out of here. All right, so we're doing good. Yeah, what's
That
that?
was successful. So after I succeed, I can put a progress on a being equal to my effort.
4. 5. 5. You can clear that. Oh, on a being, sorry.
Yeah. I'll put 5 here.
You want to put them on that one? Okay. Progress, right?
Yep.
3. So you are 1 shy of clearing that card.
So close. Okay.
What can I do? I'm going to try to avoid this guy. So this could be so bad. No, it's not really going to help anything, is it? If I avoid him, I can try to care for him to clear him for you. So, yep, I am going to do it.
So what's allowing you to commit your attributes to my test?
I thought I can help you with 1 card. Let me check. See, now you got me thinking I'm screwing this up. Let me test. Test represents your ranger's interactions with their environment. They appear on the card. You always have access to 4 common tests when you... Most tests require that you interact with a card. When you interact with a card in play a card. Responses, tokens, attachments, gears, ... Perform a test. There's a way that I can help you. Commit. Test, commit energy. Choose a test. Commit efforts from other sources. Other game effects such as gear, helpful beings, or other rangers. Ranger tokens may commit effort when you perform a test. You add this effort to your committed energy and approach icons during the step during it. So it's other rangers and other rangers. So let's see how we do this. You'll find one of the 3 unique instructions of the challenge test. Once you determine your ranger's total committed effort, love how they just skipped over. So maybe I frizzed that up.
So Dirty's saying the thoughtful attribute specific says you can commit this to any ranger's test, but then Judd says he thinks we're doing it right because it does say any ranger.
Yeah. So Please let me know if I'm working this, because I don't want to teach you this game wrong and then I'm just ruining things. I only save that for my channel. Let's see. Once you determine it, so or other ranger tokens
May be committed to effort
when you
perform
perform a test.
Yeah.
Other ranger tokens,
yeah.
which is on my card.
Page 16, bottom paragraph.
You add this effort to your committed energy and do it.
Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah. Cooperative.
I'm just so it is co-op, but I don't want to tell you wrong, and they're making me doubt myself. So I think I hope I'm not wrong. Because it says other ranger, so I know I can only commit one card. I just don't know if it's. That's why I play solo.
That's right. Well, Judd says he thinks that's how the game designers did it, but they're already saying that there are other rangers that may have that allow committing effort. If it's a ranger token.
All right.
But maybe not the commit. Maybe can't commit cards.
So you would have done how much?
I vote we play full co-op means in this manner, and then we will dig into the rules again later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm feeling bad now. So now I'm spiraling because I'm like I don't know if I'm screwing this up for you. Okay. All right. Okay. So it was my turn?
Yes, it's your turn. Why would they have that in the text if you can commit cards to each other anyway?
What's thoughtful say you have it in your discard?
Oh.
I mean, he might have a point. I'm not saying he's wrong here. Yeah. Oh, no, you have compassionate. You don't have thoughtful. Thoughtful. You may commit this attribute to any ranger's test.
So why call it out there if the book says you can play cards on other? Fair question.
Fair question. I tell you what. What did you do that test on?
I don't even remember.
You did it on the brambles.
Yes.
Right? Which was you did it on the brambles. The brambles are a feature. I had one that I could commit because I got another one from there. You did 3?
Yes.
So you did 3. That's 4. You played that, which was a 3. So you needed 4 to clear this, so this would be a 3. And so it would be a 3 on here that you did that. You put something on somebody.
Right? Because I did a successful thing. Yes. So that stays, but it's only one. Take one away.
Because you already had one on there? Because it would be... right, because it's 4. Yeah. Yep. So it'd be 4.
We're not breaking the game.
No, but I don't want to play wrong. So, okay, so it would be 3 on here. It was a 4 test that you did straight because I added that in. So 4 would have gone on there, and we're fine. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so it's my turn? Because you had cleared another card, which gave me that point. I don't know if I want to fatigue myself to... I could do yeah, let me do a test to commune with this jerk. So it'll be a 3 on 2. 3 on 2, spirit. 4. Aha! So that is 4 on there. Crest, that's bad for that. Damn it. I'm about to get busted. So then what happens here?
We return one set-aside prey to the collection. Ugh.
So it's gone. It's gone out of the game. It got away from us. Then it comes here, nothing. Then it comes here. If you have 3 or more fatigue, I do. Exhaust this being, and I suffer an injury. Which would get rid of all my cards. Go to discard, and it is exhausted. And that, my friends, is that. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. I think that's it. Because I could do a 3 for this.
Yeah, if you could do a 3, you can
we're gonna do that.
do fatigue and put a harm on it.
Yep. Oh wait, that's the wrong symbol.
Just, yeah.
That's not that symbol.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that. Never mind. I'm done.
You're done for the day?
Yep.
I'm done too. So draw a card. I got the pocketed belt pouch. Then refill the pool. Then fatigue yourself for your injury. Ready everything up. And we are ready to go.
Okay. Card.
No! I have Benamon!
The amount.
But what does it say? He's ready.
Shoot.
So what happens when he's ready if there's what?
Comes in exhausted.
Yep. So it's not a problem for you. So Ben Amon. What's that? 87? Interest play. A shadow skims over your head, and you duck, thinking you're about to be attacked by a huge Irex. You look up in relief to see the shape of Benamon's custom-made glider, the Swift, passing overhead. It lands gently in a clearing a short distance away. As you approach, you see Benamon emerge from the cockpit, stretch his legs, and check something on the underside of the vehicle. "Hello there," he says, looking up from his work. "I'm on an errand for Elder Thrush, but if you're in need of assistance, maybe I can give you a ride." Clear him to see what he's going to do.
Okay.
Alright. So, my turn. Yay.
So this is just 3.
Yep. So it needs 1 more to clear. And he needs 2 more to get rid of him. Well, let's see if we can make this work. So I'm going to try to, actually, avoiding him is pointless.
Ooh, Jet says he gives you fast travel.
Ooh, fast travel is good. So I can try to befriend this jerk.
That's a great way to start a friendship. You jerk.
This is fitness. So I can exhaust this to gain 1 energy matching the chosen aspect, which is fitness. Because I said that I made this fitness. So just to remind me. I don't freaking know what to do. I'll exhaust this. What does it do? Add 1 to a trail.
Mm-hmm.
So I will do that to add any one of these 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That was my fast ability. I don't know what to do. I don't want us to lose another creature. At the same time, I could potentially get rid of this. Oh, did we draw path cards? Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. Okay.
Did we do the weather thingy in the bottom? Was that?
It's not.
Okay.
Yeah, it has 1 more token for it hits.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Well, out on my turn, I'm gonna soothe this guy away.
Okay.
Then eventually I'm going to do the avoid on this one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to get over there.
Okay. So then let me try to hug it out with this guy, right? So far it's a 2-on-2. I can't boost it. What the heck ever. 2-on-2. Let's do it. Let's do it. Boom, -2.
Nope.
And then bad things
Nope,
happen.
that's all bad.
This. Nothing. This, let's say if there is two active. If there are two active predators. Wait, how are we losing that card? If there are two active predators, exhaust them, return one set. Oh, okay.
Oh, we did the wrong thing. That guy goes back in there.
Yes. Well, now he's coming out because there's two active predators.
Well,
So he
no,
would
no,
come
but
out now.
you got rid of one here.
Yeah, but now he's coming out. They weren't two active predators last time, but now there are.
Okay. Okay.
So exhaust your wolfhound. Yes, because that's everybody. And then
Then
we
he goes
lose
out.
them.
Okay.
And then if there's an active predator, there isn't, so we're good. And then reshuffle. Your turn.
Okay.
So now you just have a bramble problem.
Hmm. So this card says when I traverse, dodge up to 3 cards.
So you can move past that and that.
And that. I think I want to do that.
Okay. Yes, because you could dodge. Dodge means you won't suffer fatigue, but the obstacle still blocks you.
So I could get to that.
So you can get to the obstacle.
Oh.
Because the obstacle rule is still finite, where you can't do anything once an obstacle exists. It's one progress away from going away.
So close.
So you can fatigue, do that, and then do whatever you're gonna do.
Yeah, let's just do that. So I'm gonna bunny hop over here. And
All right. What are you traversing? All right, so you're testing on 1.
Testing on 1. I need 1, and I need what symbol? The
yes. So the compass. So you're doing an awareness hunt test. So it's an awareness test. So it's a 1-on-1 so far. Do you have a compass?
I do.
So that's 2-on-1.
Good enough. Because I want this for the next
When a ranger interacts with a feature, is it a feature? I'm gonna make you a 3.
Okay, perfect.
Because I can do that, damn it.
Excellent. Bam. Plus
2.
bonus.
Alright, so you got rid of it. I gain 1 because you closed it out. And then
Mountain active, nothing happens.
nothing happens? Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
I am going to
You did a traverse, right? Oh, but you're out of charges.
I'm out of charges.
Yeah.
I'm gonna soothe my own problems.
Yep. Take 3. All right.
Okay.
We can. So we've been in one location for a very long time.
Go finish it. Get us out of here.
I can't. I only have 1 traverse, and I'm so beat up. Actually, I could do this. So I exhaust it, gain 1 energy matching, so I can make it a 2-on-1. That's the best I got. Is it a feature? It's not a feature. Location is not a feature. Yeah, I can make it a 2-on-1. That's the best I can do. I would love to leave and go to a new location.
I can do it on my turn. That's fine.
You can do it on your turn?
Yes.
You'll suffer another fatigue, but you don't care? You're
That's
fine?
fine. I don't care.
Okay. Because all these go away once we leave. So,
Just get lucky like Gambit. Very lucky. Sure, watch that gameplay.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I believe in myself. 1. Exhaust is take a sip for a 2. So it's a 2-on-1. I believe in myself with fitness. 2-on-1. Yes!
Did it!
So we gain 2 progress on this. 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 2 progress So I'll push that to 6, which is what we need. Sunlight comes out. We fatigue 1 card. We both fatigue a card.
Nope.
Nothing. Nothing. Boom. All right. We could choose to travel right now. Who do we want?
Sure.
We can get the hell out of here, or we can stay.
My only thought
Uh-huh.
was I could do this and get these back.
Oh, then do your thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was my turn.
Okay. But if I do this, then I'm not doing that.
You don't have to do that.
Okay.
That's done.
Oh, good. Good. One thing Judd mentioned was it's helpful to scout ahead on this scenario, which I do have scout cards.
Yeah, we don't got to worry. I think because we're low on this, we're going to be traveling. We're going to be traveling to. So we're here, so we can either go to Stoneweaver Bridge or Meadow.
Mm-hmm.
I would suggest Stoneweaver Bridge. Meadow stupid. Meadow will turn you off of this game.
Okay. I don't have the right symbols to do this. So never mind.
We can, like I said,
Yeah, let's go.
It will be, what's going to end up happening is that we're going to clean all this up and it's going to be like we took a rest.
Yeah, let's do that because I don't have enough to do this.
Okay, so we're going to travel. So when we travel, what we do is we look at the map and we say where we're going to go. So we're here at Greenbrier Knoll.
Yep.
Big old biscuit heads in the way. And if we travel, we can go either to Stoneweaver Bridge, we can go to Spire, or we can go to Meadow. There's something in Meadow that I think is broken for single player that I don't want you to encounter.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to Stoneweaver Bridge.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
So we'll move to Stoneweaver Bridge is where we're gonna go. How we clean up is, first thing we do is we clean all this scrap up. So just put all those on the side. We take this off. This goes away. And we grab... Where's the decks? Here. We grab these. That stays. And Wood Valley, Woods, Valley, Woods, and then there should just be like one more Valley, rest Woods. So then we go to our new location, which is Stoneweaver Bridge. If you can find that in there, it's on the side on those little side tabs things. And we're going through Ravine. Woods, Ravine, happy. So we're going through Ravine. All right, so if you want to look in here and read that number that's on the back.
26.
26. Find 26 and read that. It's not page 26, it's just of the number sets, yeah. Yeah, it hops pretty quick.
1:45.
26. Yep, go ahead.
Stoneweaver Bridge. The silver fin flows cheerily beneath the great bridge, which was coaxed from the very earth and shaped by the stoneweavers in a display of great discipline. The shapers from the monastery spent several years to manifest this marvel, and only finished the work last spring. Since then, you can't walk 20 paces in Spire without overhearing someone talking about how wonderfully useful it is. Good bridge.
It's sturdy. Sturdy bridge.
Made with mahogany.
You kidding me? That's made with full mahogany. All right, so it says, so the arrival setup says, search the path deck for the next feature and discard it.
Need a foretelling.
This is a feature and discard it. Okay, then the lead investigator, me, draws a path card. So I have Talus Cave, and then you draw a path card.
Skittish.
Yeah, that's right there for you. It's a nice spider.
Cool.
And so we've got Stoneweaver Bridge. It's got 1 presence. We need 6 to leave it. It says on refresh, when we rest, you may choose a path card to remain exhausted. Remain exhausted. So if we exhaust the path card, we can then keep it that way.
Okay.
All right. Then we are doing our reset up. So first things first, we draw a card. If Fusion Canteen. Then we re-up our supply. 2
And then
and
I
3.
take a
And yeah,
boo-boo.
we both take a boo-boo. And then we ready up all this.
Okay. Question, does traveling end the day in campaign play?
No. You choose when you end your day. You can end your day either by camping when you travel. So you'll say, I'm traveling and I'm going to camp. That's the end of the day. Or you can say, I'm traveling, moving to a new location, and that's you keep playing the same day. Or if your deck runs out, your day ends. So then we have to draw our path cards to start.
Oh.
Yep, that was just the setup.
Oh.
So I got some Nectus Bats.
Ranger Cache. It's a feature, supply. You move your presence here.
Yeah, so basically, if both Ranger tokens are on here, then we get that benefit when we clear it.
Okay.
But both Ranger tokens have to be on there. So we have the Talus Caves, which is a feature that's a lair. So it says while your token is on this feature, you do not suffer fatigue from weather. Also, since this happened, it would flip over, and because once it's cleared, it would flip over and then 2 would go on it. And yeah, and then I got bats. Their ability to kill them is equal to the number of bats that are there.
Okay.
Cool. So, yay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5. I am in a pickle. I like my pet deck better than this one. I know Steve would like this one because it's helpful, but I prefer my pet deck.
Yeah.
I'm going to avoid these bat. Oh, it's a 2. It's like it's a 5. So I'm going to do a 2. Exhaust this to make it a 3. And this to make it a 4. So it's a 4 on 2. 4 on 2. Avoid. It's 3 that passes. You would exhaust. After I spend a token, I gain fatigue. I soothe the fatigue. This passes. Make sure I got this down. Then we start dealing with problems. There's not 2 active predators. You don't have that stupid ability, and that's it. Your turn.
Let's just put him to sleep.
Shh.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. So path guard it.
Ooh, 1 to 1. We're good.
Well, it's this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you
I
did
have
3, so it's a 1 to 1. Yep.
Yeah,
So you exhaust them. And then sunlight fun happens. What happens here?
If there are any negabets in play, Fluttering Shadow emerge to join the swarm.
Is it active?
Just says if there are any.
Damn it. So that's them.
So you add a bat to each bats.
Damn it. Okay. Thanks, Kim.
What?
All right. That was you to avoid that.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had awareness to put my ranger token on that, but I had to avoid that nonsense. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Unfortunate. Let me do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to use... This goes on what? On a trail?
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I'm going to use that. I'm just going to soothe 1 fatigue using this last one.
Okay.
Your turn.
I am going to take some advice and play my Eagle Eye. So I have to pay 1, right?
Okay, yep.
I'm going to scout 3 path cards, and then I draw a path card.
It's up there. And we're looking for prey.
I'm looking for prey. Which found some prey.
Okay.
Deck?
That goes at the top or the bottom of the deck. Top or the bottom in any order you want. Put that at the bottom. Put that at the bottom.
Put that on the bottom. Sounds good. That didn't look good.
That card sucks. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So you scouted. You used that. So you played a card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. To put my token on here, I need to do an awareness test. However, I could traverse this one, and I will. I'm going all in to traverse this cave, this feature, and I'm doing a 4 on 1.
Mm-hmm.
Please be a +1. Please be a +1. Please be. Damn it.
-1.
So that's a 3. I succeeded on traversing that. That's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, mountain.
Nothing.
If there's no active being, this exhausts this feature. Nope, that's not true. There is an active being, so we're okay.
And
this is me,
fine.
so that wouldn't affect you.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna soothe that bat.
Soothe it.
With 2 and
Go big.
2 more. That's 4.
Uh huh.
I think that's good. 4 and 2.
You need a 5 to get rid of it.
I need a 5. Okay, well here's. I got 2 of those. There we go.
5.
5.
You want to go? You want to go? You want to go 6 just in case there's a -1?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
I'd
So
rather do
6 on 2. All right. So you clear it, which is a prey, so it goes here. Sunlight, nothing. Sunlight, come on. Damn it.
I didn't know you.
And
Would it go on
else.
yours though? Because it's my thing.
It says if there are Nectus bats in play.
Oh, you're right. We did talk about that.
Yeah. Yep.
I want more tokens on these, but the only way is if I have a card that says add tokens to it. Okay.
Yep. Or you have Pagoda. Pagoda's my bud. Okay. You cleared a card.
Yep.
You are free to move about the cabin. You can, but only up to this level without being fatigued. So that means you can affect my area, or you can affect along the way.
Okay.
I guess I gotta try to cozy up to these things so we can have 5 to figure that thing out. Once we clear this, we need to get out of here, and then this thing kicks.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to do that. It's a 2 on 2. So 2 on 2. What does this do? When a ranger interacts with a feature, it's not a feature. Yeah. 2 on 2. 3. Hooah. So I got 3 successes. Any one of these +3. On here. Sunlight. And that's it.
So if I can... I have traverse.
You could traverse this. You could... Yeah, you need the awareness test to do that one. You could traverse this if you want.
Yeah, I think that's...
And it's not an obstacle, so you could traverse this, but you will suffer 2 fatigue from moving past
That's
these
too
2.
many. I'm running low.
Yep.
Let's just do that. So
Okay.
I'm going to go all in.
So it's a 1 you have to fight with.
There's a 3.
So 3 on 1. That's a sure shot.
Yes.
You won't fail.
Yes. Do I want to save any of those? Nope.
All right, so 3 on 1.
4.
4. So you pass. So you clear this card. It is gone. I gain a thingamabob. And then we deal with this. What's that say?
If there are 2 active
Nope.
predators.
So we skip that. All that gets skipped, and we're good.
Okay.
All right. So all we got left is focus. Um, I can't. All I can do, I can pull from my deck, but I don't want to because my cards are low. But that means that I would be close to ending my day. So I'm done.
Okay. Oh, I could be exhausting her to jump that, though, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
All right. Draw a card.
Yep. Well,
Well,
timeout.
timeout.
Could I remember with just one and see what
Yes.
happens? Because nothing else, like, we're fine.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
But remember, like I said, when your deck runs out, the game's over.
That's fine.
Okay.
Like,
Before you pull that, you gotta
Alright,
test
I can be
101.
successful.
101 blue.
Got it.
You got it.
So I get to draw a card.
And no mountain locations to
Yeah.
cause you problems. You draw one card.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect.
Then that ends it. So we draw a card.
Yep.
Just go ahead and fatigue a card because you took a wound.
Oh no.
Then,
Oh no, I didn't count right.
Ready to refill your pool.
I did not heed your warning.
So then pull that up. Ready everything.
Ruh-roh.
And finally, we draw path cards. So I got Renkobo. He's a merchant. I don't care what he says.
He was a feature, obstacle.
Oh, no.
Loot boulders.
Yep, read what happens.
Obstacle. Do a focus and I have to focus my way along a precariously balanced rocks and move my adventurer to this feature. Then I move this feature within reach of another ranger. If I clear it,
So I then have to put my token on there to clear it.
yes,
So read what happens.
we suffer 2 injuries
If this is cleared by damage.
by damage. Okay.
But go ahead and read the abilities there at the bottom for the crest.
Add 1 damage to this feature.
So if you ever pull a crest, you'll add a damage. If 2 damage happen here, game's over.
Okay, good. Great. Comforting.
Now, if you're able to exhaust that feature, then nothing happens and we don't care what it thinks.
Okay.
But now it's our turn. So let's go ahead and befriend the bats. I'm gonna actually put this one to replace this with my adaptable multi-tool. All right.
So to clear this though, it's not good either because you would get 2 injuries and die.
Yep. No, if you clear it with damage. If we clear it with putting both of our tokens on it, it goes away.
Okay.
So only if harm comes to this thing twice. That's when that's when it's game over, man.
Okay, well let's do the focus.
Oh wait. This was supposed to happen.
Oh yeah.
We're okay because these were all exhausted. If the weather is inclement, it sure enough is. There's already 1 harm on it.
I gotta focus on it.
Slippery rocks.
I'm focusing. I gotta pay attention to where my feet are going. That's
Watch out for the bumps.
1, 2, 3. I got 4.
4?
4.
So that's a 4 on 2, so it's a guarantee.
Yeah.
Go ahead and pull.
3. No, 0. Yeah, 4.
So you put your ranger token on there. On this one.
Oh, wrong thing. Yeah.
And then it says, then move this feature within reach of another ranger. So it comes to me. Thanks a lot. Mountain. What do you got?
There's no hazard in play. Shuffle this being.
This is a hazard. You're okay.
But again, in play, in all play or just this play?
I
think all play.
I think it's all play.
Okay.
All right. So then because this will kill both of us.
Yeah, you have to do that.
Okay, so
I just gave you the
you
problem.
you shoved your problem off on me.
I did my part.
Did you now?
Yeah.
Did you now?
Yeah. Hi, Greg. Welcome.
All right, so I'm going to do 2, 3 when a ranger interacts with a feature commit 1 effort by using this. 3, 4, so I'm going to make it a guarantee.
Okay.
So that's 4, 0. I put my token on there. We clear this. We're safe.
Before the bad stuff happens.
Before the bad stuff
Good.
happens. So
Good.
we've cleared that. Because it cleared, give me one of those on my sketch pad.
Uh-oh.
And then let's see what horrible thing has befallen us. Cress. Was that say active predators? That's a predator.
There's just one, though.
Then it says if there are 2, so we're okay. If there's an active predator in my area, there isn't. And that doesn't affect you.
Okay.
Okay. We got rid of it. Thank God.
Still, I got 1 turn left.
Why did you do that?
Because I didn't think about it. So we
need to clear this, and then we need to move.
Okay.
That's all we need to do. Clear that and
How do
move. We need to be friended by 2. But my problem is, you can fatigue 1 more card, but if you have to fatigue again, you lose.
Yeah.
So you can't do anything but this.
Uh-huh. Well, how about you just go to sleep
So it's a 2-on-1
with a I like the skipping dodging cards.
Well, actually, you have your ranger ability. You could dodge past that card and befriend that thing.
Let's do that.
So exhaust your ranger ability. You'll dodge it, which means it stays. You just move past it.
Okay, and then I am
come into my area.
Spirit and talking to it.
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2.
So it's a 2-on-2.
3.
3-on-2.
That's what I got.
All right. 3-on-2. Pull it.
Yes.
All right. So we've cleared this madness. And you cleared a card, so I'm sure enough going to take one of these. And then sunlight, you have to fatigue. We both fatigue a card. We're not done yet. If you rest, we're done.
Oh, no.
And then what happens here with sunlight?
If there's no web wall in play, which there is not, exhaust this bean. Then search the path deck and discard it for a web wall and put it into play.
That discard is along the way.
This for a web wall, right?
It says exhaust this being search the path deck and discard tile for what? Nope.
Oh, okay. So that stays.
So this is exhausted. It spun a web.
Ugh. I don't like spiders.
All right. So that happened. Bugger. We can get some cards in your hand, but we both would have to do this. We have what we need. We need to get out of here. The problem is this thing blocked us, and it's an obstacle. So we need to traverse it. I think you have to.
I can. I have this Leaf in the Breeze card.
And you traverse dodge up to 3 cards. Oh, to come up here.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would work. That would work. That would work. That would work. Okay, so what can I do to help? What can I do to help? I can do 3 of these plus 1 4. I could potentially get rid of this. Yes, I'm going to traverse that. I'm going to do 3 4 because this says use 1 ink reel when a ranger interacts with a feature, commit 1 effort. So I can multiply use it. Doesn't say exhaust. So I'm doing a 4-on-1 to try to get rid of that. To see if I can open the way for you. Ooh, if I draw sunlight, the game's over.
But I don't think you need to get rid of that because I can dodge 3 cards.
Okay.
You're fine.
Okay. So I need to not do a test.
Can you just play a card that doesn't do anything?
No. No. I can't not. If I do a test, we lose, potentially.
Potentially. But maybe not.
I don't know what to do. Everything I have is a test. I don't know what to do. I don't want to rest because I would be done and then you would travel and run into that thing by yourself. Oh, as soon as we travel, the game's over, actually. As soon as we travel, the game's over.
Oh, because I can't.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you can't draw a card. But we'll get to read some story. So let's just, as soon as travel, the game's over, let's just make it a thing. Here we go. It's not sunlight. We're okay.
Okay.
So we cleared this. That's gone. I would gain a token here. There's no active predators. I'm okay. All right.
Oh.
Make it work.
So I'm going to the location because I'm going to traverse, and I can play this when I do a traverse. I can dodge up to 3, so I'm there. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. Right?
We need 6. Go big.
4.
4. We need 6. Anything else you can help with? When a ranger interacts with a feature, that is not a feature. I can't help you.
Should it? Because I could, if I put this in place instead. No, because that's only 3, and I can only exhaust once at a time.
Exactly.
That's 4.
That's 4. Let's see if you can get 4.
4. 3.
3. So you put 3 progress on it. Any mountain casualties? No. Oh, we have awareness. We can probably get some cards back, maybe. So I'm gonna do a 2-on-2. 3. That puts my ranger token here. Mountain, nothing bad happens.
I'll hit you with the 2-on-2. What is that? Flip it.
2-on-2.
1.
Game over. So you 2-on-2 once, so you failed, and sun came out, which made us fatigue, which you can't. And it's end of day. So our 1-day mission is over.
Yes.
So let's see what comes up. So it says predatory instincts. I'm trying to see if there's this would be what happens if we win. But we lost the 1-day scenario.
Yeah. What about end of day? But
I think this is just if you've completed that's other stuff. Ranger 2 fatigued. Go for it. That's what happened.
Your legs burn as you put one foot in front of the other. But at a certain point, you know you just can't go on without a rest. You sit beneath
this is a different one. This is Ren Kobo's for the missing persons one.
Okay, so
this doesn't do it. End of day 2. That's still that. Predatory instincts.
Next.
Let me go next. Next. End of day.
There it is.
Ranger 2 fatigue. Go for it.
I'm still burning with my legs are burning. I just can't go on. I lean against a rock, having a deep sigh. You can't hunt the mulcher in this state, so you loosen your boots and make yourself comfortable. Just as you begin to settle in for a rest, you hear the crash of lumbering footsteps. You leap to your feet and prepare for the worst. A caustic mulcher bursts through the trees and charges towards you. You brace for impact, but suddenly the mulcher stops short, just a few meters away. Its tongue hangs limply beneath it, and it makes no move to grab you. Hello there!
Hello!
You look up to see a figure atop the mulcher. However, a ranger well known as one of the most capable and confident in the valley. Looks like you could use a ride. Turns out these things are pretty easy to tame if you know what you're doing.
Jerk.
You accept and carefully climb onto the mulcher's back. Although you need to endure Cal's boasting all the way to the ranger station, you have to admit, there's nothing quite like riding a mulcher when your legs are tired.
And that's it.
Bum, bum, bum.
Wah, wah. So, and that is that. So what did you think?
I mean, it was fun. I always enjoy playing games with you. I just don't know if this is my type of game.
Yeah. Do you feel that this is a Steve game?
This is a Steve game.
Yeah.
This is yeah. He is a deck builder. He wants to make the engines work.
Yeah. And do you see like all this helper stuff? Like
yeah,
this is
that's a totally Steve deck. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, I know it was when I played this. I was like, I think it was more because he said that he tried out this game when it was early in like alpha development, and it didn't fall for him. So I wanted him to try it out now when it was updated to see if he would like it more.
Yeah.
But I when I see this, I was like, Steve would like this game.
I think he would, as long as he doesn't, because he's so in love with Lord of the Rings. Like, and that card game is on this little precipice. So if it's not like married in his mind that they're the same, then he'll be fine.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be it for this session. We'll check and see how Steve's doing.
Yeah, we'll see if Steve's fever broke and if he's ready to come back. Because otherwise, we do have Orc Quest on the schedule.
Yes.
Which I really do want to play. Just, that I think is
we have Orc Quest, but we also had a preview for Rangataki, but we may have to cancel that or push it off if he's not feeling good.
Yeah.
And then we'll see how Orc Quest goes later on this evening.
Yeah.
To see if he's feeling better.
Yeah. But thanks for hanging out with us as we bare bones this stream and we figure out what buttons to press. So yeah.
Thanks, Greg. Hopefully he does feel better. But as you can see, Kim can run the channel, right? Right. You can take over and do this.
Wait. This button. Hey! See, I can totally do it.
That'll be great.
So anyway, thanks again. We hope to see you again later this evening or this afternoon. I don't even know what time it is. Holy cow, it's 4:30.
I know, right?
Yeah, so maybe later, but yeah, we'll check on Steve. Otherwise, thanks so much for hanging out, and we'll catch you next time at the guild.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. What button?
I don't know. You got to hit like the end one. What's the end one? This is lovely because it's still recording.
This one?